one. Cheers. Toxic relationships.
No, furthest from it. Give up their careers for their husbands, and then, they're the first wife, and then they get traded in for a second wife.
What is a go-to meal to impress a woman?
Pasta. There's a level of security when it comes to the husky man.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting. But as always, hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
What's going on? We're great.
Not much, man. I'm doing good. The biggest question of the day, and I saw this going around, and I definitely wanted to talk about it. And for women, it's not about looks. Do you agree with that? I feel like women will date a man just because he's funny.
Yeah.
She can grow to love him. I feel like men, our first instincts is, what does she look like? I mean,
it's true.
It is, and it just is what it is.
Because a lot of times we'll see a guy, a girl, like a hot girl with a guy, and we're like, what is she doing there? But we know. I mean, either he's got money, or he's a good guy, or he's got personality.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do now too? I'm gonna reach out to a bunch of comedians because I want to find out, because the women say, if they may, if I can make her laugh, I can make her do anything. So I don't know if that's true, and I figured, the best way to do is hit up comedians, because comedians make everybody laugh.
That's right.
And and furthermore, in this season, season 3, we are gonna call it season 3 because we're 2 years in. I'm about to start reaching out to a couple of my friends that do a couple of different things, that are in a couple of different places in their life, that have a history and a background of doing some pretty amazing things, and figuring out if, because of what they did, what allowed them to be in different situations, shall we say.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it, different situations. All right, but let's call my sister, because she's on. I hate putting her business out there like that, but I really don't care. But I mean, I do care, but let's just see what she has to say, because I feel like she would. I'm not saying she doesn't. Lookers. Hey, what are you doing? And why am I on speaker?
Just took you off. Sorry, you're actually on. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, all right. What is going on here? Anyways, I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Nina.
Hey, Nina.
Hi.
I mean, can you believe it? Nina, it's 2 years down. I'm on the 3rd year of this podcast. That's crazy.
Wow, that's awesome. Right? Congratulations.
I know, right? I mean, it's as crazy as it sounds. Like, this is,
Time
crazy.
flies.
Time flies. Yeah, 100%.
It really does. That's crazy.
Yeah,
awesome.
At 19. I know. Met so many amazing people and have made amazing friends along the way as well. Okay, so question for you. And this is, I feel like men see it all the time, but I don't think men have the heart to ask. For women, It's never about looks for a relationship.
Not necessarily, no. Mm-mm.
I mean, if you think he's cute, but he makes you laugh, he's a gentleman, I feel safe when I'm with him.
Yeah.
Like, why is that? Like, and speak to your own experiences.
Yeah. So for my own experience, I just feel like there's just, for me at that time, they were what I thought was my, full package. They made me laugh. They were sweet, caring, definitely made me feel safe. They were gentlemen. We had fun. It's all about the personality. Who, at the end of the day, you can look good as well, but if you're just about looking good, there's no substance. So doesn't even matter. Who cares?
Okay. I hate to put you on blast, but you told me about a situation where you went on a date and the guy brought you back to a restaurant he was previously at with another woman, and the valet guy said, back again.
Yeah.
Come on, valet guy.
Hey, that you know what that means? He was a bad tipper.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my question to you.
Mm-hmm.
Was that guy good looking? Was he funny? Like, what was it about him that first got you to go grab drinks with him, I guess you could say?
You know what? He was good looking. He was funny. So he had like some funny, the way he approached me was cute.
Okay.
Of course, we were in Trader Joe's. And
he hit you at Traders, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, if y'all have not been hip to Trader Joe's, go in there and grab a bag of chips. Go in there.
Yeah.
Get some
$2 Chuck. What a name for some wine.
Yeah, get some $2 Chuck. Get whatever you need. Stop in there around 10:30 in the morning. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was just like his clever little pickup line that I was just like, okay, it was cute. I mean, I think approaching someone, because at the time we were wearing masks, so approaching someone that you really don't even know how exactly that they look, that's taking a risk. And I was like, okay, I can appreciate him being such a risk taker. And he's definitely an interesting guy. He's a sweet guy. He just, we just didn't work out. I'm not about that life. You're not going to sit there and take me to the same restaurant that you took some other girl. And then I think he probably hit on the host and the waitresses and the servers, because when I went to the restroom, they let me know what everything was about. So, I can appreciate that.
Right. Hey.
Customer service.
Hey.
Right.
You slacking on
Great
that?
customer service. Yeah. And they got all tipped very well. And because he was a cheapskate, and I'm just, you can't be driving like a Maserati and be a cheapskate. I'm sorry, you just can't. That's not what I do. That's not, I have friends who are, hostesses and all that, and they work extremely hard, and you're not going to be nickel and diming. Don't take me there then.
Don't take someone to a fancy restaurant nickel and diming.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just don't.
Like if you're going to do some fly shit, do some fly shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And to be honest, I feel like some of the guys who I won't even say aren't as attractive, because they do become attractive with all that they do. Like just their funny, their wit. I mean, you just see them in a whole nother light. And yeah,
I didn't think about that.
They end up, being those cuddle bears and someone you can rely on, which is important. I mean,
rely on? Is that big?
That is big, because I mean, you want someone, I know that, for myself, a lot of people are able to rely on me. And so I want that to be reciprocated.
Yeah.
So if I can rely on you, whether, it's like something small, I'm not saying, you better be here. Come on, let's be realistic. Yeah. I mean, but just being, just for me, being able to rely on you, like you make me laugh. I love to laugh, and honestly, I laugh at any and everything, so it's really not that hard. But and just being sweet and kind, because they are very sweet and kind. Like, and some guys who are extremely attractive are just cocky, and that's what the other guy was. He was really cocky. Like, okay, I drive a Maserati. Okay, I can drive a Maserati too. Mm-hmm. Like, come in a Lambo, and you better be, you better have some humble pie with that as well. Mm-hmm. Like, because, anybody, it's just like, in reality, anyone can drive whatever car that they want to. It's just how big enough their dreams are and how hard enough they're willing to work towards that dream.
Go ahead now, Queen. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk that shit. That's facts. You could drive any car you want. Can you keep them on the maintenance?
Yeah.
Exactly. And can you not? I'm like, you're more than welcome to rent, because I know some people aren't homeowners. I'm not a homeowner or whatnot. Yeah. But, it's all about perspective. And a lot of times the guys who aren't as good looking, and you have to remember beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Facts.
So, and hey, I'm all about it. Like, just for you stepping up to me, and trust me, there's always different levels.
Yeah.
There's different levels. So, there has to be some attraction.
That's right.
But as in body wise, it's like, okay, anybody can, we could go to the gym together. He's probably, he probably ain't got shit to do coming out of COVID, whatnot. Everyone's gained weight. Not a big deal. Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like certain things, but I can honestly tell you they come ready, as in, I know for me, I have a level of expectation, which people just don't understand. You better come suited and booted to every occasion. I need a watch. I need you smelling good, and I need you presenting yourself very well. And there's no exception to that rule. And so far, that's exactly how they come.
Exactly. When you don't lower your standards stay the same, and you are not dealing with somebody you don't want to deal with. It's facts.
Exactly.
That's facts. So, let me ask you this: you looking for a doctor, not a mechanic? I mean, it
could be a little bit of both, but make sure that they work on all high end.
No. But what I'm saying is, you're going for a physical. You're going for a physical. You don't want a mechanic to give you a physical.
Hell no.
Okay,
no, exactly.
No,
exactly. So, and that's the thing.
Yeah, I diagnose cars. I mean, it's the same thing. No, it's not, my guy.
But that's the thing, guys. I can honestly say, guys aren't coming with it, and it's disappointing. So it's like, okay, if you're not coming with it at my age, I'm gonna go a little higher, and don't be mad. Thanks. So many people might not understand why I date older, but I'm sorry if you're not up to my level, because I know what I have to offer.
Yep. Facts.
I know what I have to offer. And if you're not able to offer that, that's okay. Yep. You're just not for me.
Yep. All right. Last question for you real quick. Food truck or Mastros?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do a food truck.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, I appreciate you as always. I'll text you in a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Damn, she took the food truck, family. I like it. Where's she at? Let's hit Shelbs up. See what she up to. Damn, there probably won't. I thought I worked hard. I feel like she works harder than me because she has a kid too. Yeah, I'm going to say it.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, life is beautiful. Seriously, one of the hardest working women I probably know on the planet. Hands down. Shelby, I gotta give you your credit. Shit. Sometimes I do a lot, but damn it, I see you and I'm like, man, what if I do it? Let me get up out this bed and do something. Let me put something together.
Push-ups.
Something. Something.
Push-up.
Something. This, man, I can't, Anyways, how we living, Queen?
Good. On vacation right now, living the river life.
Oh man,
time to pick up.
Yeah, man. Me and Corey were thinking about the same thing. We were talking about doing the podcast in another country next month.
Hey, I think you guys should.
I mean, trust me, we are millimeters away of pulling the trigger. But we called to ask you, and we're talking about I've noticed a lot of people talking about, for women, it's not about looks. It's not about looks. Like, he makes me laugh. I feel comfortable. I feel safe around him. I trust him. Yeah. I mean, I feel comfortable around him. Is that big?
Definitely. I think there's so much more to it than just the looks. Because you can have somebody that looks great. At the end of the day, they're over here doing some shady shit behind your back or putting you down and not making you feel your most secure. So really, I was literally just talking to my sister about this a couple weeks ago, and she was like, you don't really have a type. It's like everybody that you've ever dated or been with has always been so different in the way that they look. I'm like, yeah, because that's not the first thing that I think of is how they make me feel. It's, what their goals or aspirations are in life, what their what that heart is more than anything else. Because once life gets real, that's what matters most.
Looks ain't catching shit when life gets real.
Exactly.
So keep the lights on.
Man, okay, so let me ask you this then. Is it loyalty before love?
I think loyalty and love have to go together.
Oh, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, I mean, at the beginning, I don't think anybody's really in love.
Well, yeah. In that aspect, I think once it gets to that point where you're feeling like there is something real, where there is that loyalty together, where is that commitment. Yeah. I think that once you understand and you feel that touch with somebody, then you kind of feel that deeper connection to be like, okay, maybe I'm not like fully in love with this person yet, but I could love this person because we are really loyal to each other.
Damn, I feel comfortable. Like, do you want to feel comfortable or do you want him to make you feel safe?
I think it's.
That's another hand-in-hand question.
That's so hard to say because in the comfort comes safety.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. I can take that. I can take that. I can take that. Now they say, if I can make her laugh, I can make her do anything. I mean, that's like kind of like the nostalgic quote. Do you think that's true?
I don't know about all that.
Okay. I mean, some women love to laugh.
Going a little too far.
I mean,
somebody could be real. Somebody could make me laugh, and okay, you could be a really great friend.
Yeah. Oh.
And we could, hang out, laugh together, but there might not be that deeper connection there.
Okay. I like that. That's true too. That is 100% true. I can agree with that. That's crazy. I mean, I like a lot of women say like, he makes me laugh. Like, I guess all in all, do you really care about a man? I guess, do you care about his looks if he makes you feel good and he's honest?
No, I think to me, it's more that like that deeper personal connection. Like if we could have conversations about the hard shit and like understand each other of what each other has gone through and get to that point of really understanding, I think that's when it just kind of takes away from what somebody looks like. Because now it's like you can really see their heart. Okay, I understand the trauma and the shit that you've been through, your experiences, and yet you're still standing here and you're this really kind, nice person who's here to make me comfortable. Okay, yeah, make me laugh. But more than that, it's like there's that deeper connection that comes from it. And that's, to me, what always leads to the attraction. And I think that somebody might not right off the bat be super attractive, but having that connection can make them like the sexiest person in the world.
Damn. Sexiest person in the world. I get,
At least in my world.
I like that. No, and to be honest with you, I think in a lot of women's world. I 100%, I think as the time goes on and thankfully enough, we're 2 years, 3 years. How do I say this, Coy? We're 2 years down. We're working on our third. So we're 2 years into this podcast, or 3 years? We're 3 years? Yeah, we're 3 years.
Going on 3, yeah.
Going on.
Yeah. We're going on 3 years of this podcast. I have figured out that women don't give a shit about what you look like. Women want to know that you are for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy to me.
Yeah. I know, because when you think about it, I think that that's like that's a confusion when you think about maybe like celebrities or things like that, where you have this idea and this facade that you have to be in perfect shape and you have to like look absolutely amazing at all times, when realistically
you're comparing yourself to $22,000 worth of surgery.
Exactly. Like realistically, that's not how the average person is. That's just not what's normal. So I think people are just really finally understanding that there's so much more to it than, okay, he or she's hot because they go and work out and they have a tight ass and abs. But
They could be a
That's
piece
a
of
lot
shit.
of work to keep up on. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. There's always that thing where I remember in high school thinking this, when you thought about the really hot guys or the hot girls, and you're like, wow, they're really attractive, but their personality is shit.
Yeah. Nothing in the tank. Everything to get you to the door, nothing to get you inside.
Yeah. It's just
Right.
like, okay, why do I want to be around you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're killing my vibe. All right, last
Yeah,
question
you're
for
not
you.
even a good time.
Yeah, damn. All right, last question for you, but I really already think I know the answer, but I still want to ask it to you. Food truck or Mastros?
Food truck.
Damn. Okay. I didn't ask my sister, but I got to ask you. And let me ask you this. Why are all these successful women picking the food truck over the Mastros?
Okay, because I think we like variety. If there's like a food truck, normally there's a couple by it.
Yeah.
We could try a few different things.
Yeah.
And the fancy restaurants, they don't get me, because at the end of the day, when we walk out of there, I'm still hungry, and I might have just the slightest little buzz.
Little plate.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like, I need more. I like to eat.
Like all women do.
I like to eat and I like to drink.
Hey,
So
that's a
the
champion
fancy
on that.
places,
Absolutely.
the fancy
Filled with
places
good
for
food.
me.
Absolutely. I like that. All right, I appreciate you as always. Hey, text me when you get back from vacation. I want to send you something.
All right, I will.
right.
Enjoy the rest of your guys' night.
All right, I
your
appreciate
trip.
you as always.
All right, bye.
Bye. Damn.
2 food trucks, 0 Mastros.
All right, let's go one more. See, I was gonna say something, but it was gonna come out totally wrong. So let me just go ahead and scroll. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. All right, there we go.
Hello.
Hey, E.
What's up? What's up?
Not much. How you doing, Mrs. Netflix?
I'm doing straight. It's Hulu now.
Oh, it's Hulu. Oh.
Oh, we
That's live
split.
TV.
Hulu has live TV. Koi, damn, Koi. All right, I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up to E.
What's going on?
All right, we have a question for you.
What's up?
Why is it not about looks for women?
Why is it not about? Well, have you seen my sperm donors? That's all I gotta say.
Wow. I have not, but I wouldn't have gone that route. But I'm just saying, like, okay, let me ask you this then. What captivated you towards them?
You know what? I was way too young. I don't think I think the same anymore.
Okay.
I've grown up. I've matured. So that was just a mistake. I was just trying to see if I could have kids or not. So
Okay.
now I know better.
Okay. Hey.
But
Yeah, completely fertile. Gotcha.
but I mean, now obviously I'm grown. I would have never gave them a chance, because now I know. It just went downhill.
Okay, but let me ask you this now. And I've talked to quite a few women, and I even asked women, like, is it for you? Is it more about safety, more about feeling comfortable, like more about the vibe you have with him? Like, what is it about it?
So now, I don't even care about looks now. I mean, it's important, but it's not as important to me, because right now I just want respect, obviously, and I have kids, so I want to make sure my kids are safe.
Go ahead now. Is it loyalty?
So yes.
Go ahead. No, go
What?
ahead. No.
Oh, so it is about like respect and just treat me right,
Yeah.
because I can get a good looking man, but is he going to treat me right?
That's facts. That's fact. Now let me ask you this: Is it loyalty? Is it loyalty before love?
Yes, because you gotta make sure he's a good friend.
So you want a friend before a lover?
Of course.
Ooh, this girl spitting cool. This girl. Okay, so that's my thing. Like I've often looked, and I've seen amazing relationships last longer when you can tell when I asked him like what happened, and she was like, "Man, we was hanging out, and he kept making me laugh, and we were always having fun, and I know him like the back of my hand, and you know."
Exactly.
Is that it? Like for women, is that it? It's not the muscles. It's not the chiseled face. It's not the GQ model look. Like, damn. She said no to everything, Coy.
Because I've had both ugly, decent, and the best. I've had them all. So, not saying that I've been around. No, I'm just kidding. But
go ahead now. Hey, we champion everything. We champion everything.
But I've tried them all, you know, and you know, I've tried the best looking man. I've had the best looking man next to me, and the thing with those dudes, and I'm not talking about every single best looking man, but I'm talking about some of them. Yeah, their head is so big. They're so selfish and greedy, and they think so highly of themselves, and look in the mirror, and they take care of themselves better than a female does. So to them, it's like they can get any female. So, you know, it's like I feel worthless next to a good-looking man that thinks that way, because he's not going to treat you right. He's going to treat you like, well, if you ain't doing what I'm asking you to do, then I can just go slide into someone's DM and move on to the next. So that's what I've dealt with, and they're all whores. Not all of them, but some good-looking men are. Because, you know, they just feel like they're on top of the world. They feel like they can have any female in the world. And especially if they have money, then that's a wrap. Good looks and money just don't go together.
Good looks and money don't go together. Damn. I mean, I hear that. All right. So, and this is another thing. I've been noticing with the questions I've asked women, they choose the hole in the wall over the expensive restaurant. Why?
Like when picking where to eat?
No, like they'd much rather eat at a hole in the wall spot versus I asked a couple girls. Let me ask you. Food truck or Mastro's?
both. Just depends,
no.
Like
you can only pick
how
one.
I live.
No.
She's dressed up.
Well, who's paying?
Yeah, I appreciate that. No. Just in general, just on like an.
Well, who's paying? Who's paying?
He will always be paying. He will always be paying.
That matters.
He will always be paying, but just on just like a regular casual type of thing. Like we hitting the food truck or Mastro's.
That one's hard because like food truck, it's like juicy and tasty, and the Mastro's, it's like it's just like you don't get shit for $100.
And that's what we're talking about. A lot of these women that are, I guess, independent and, you know, they're really looking to, I guess you could say, grow with the man. They've taken the food truck.
Yeah. I mean, I take the food truck all the time, but I mean,
of course, every now and then you want to dress up.
Yeah,
and go do some fly shit. Yeah.
But like I had told you guys, I don't know if I told you, like I would rather go to dinner by myself because if I'm not vibing with the guy, if I don't have nothing to talk to him about, like why do I want him around just to pay for a meal? Like I can pay myself and be by myself. Like a lot of these females, I don't know what gets to their head where it's like, oh, he's going to take me to Mastro's. He's going to take me to Nobu. Like, you want a free meal and you're going to sit with... It's just uncomfortable to me. I'd rather enjoy a meal with a guy that can make me laugh and has respect for me, you know?
Yeah, damn. So. Yeah. This girl said she'd rather eat a chalupa than a ribeye. If you know, like you said, she wants to. If she's with the right person, she would take the chalupa than being with the wrong person at Mastro's. That shit was crazy. To me.
I can pay my meal by myself.
Yeah, and that's what. And you know what? She's always been that type of woman to say like, nah, if I go out on a date and the date's not going right, I'll pay for the. I'll pick up the check because I don't want him to feel like I owe him anything. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
That's true.
All right, Queen. I appreciate you. Me and Corey are going to figure out a day to come down your way and hang out because it's long overdue. It's almost your birthday.
We're gonna hit up the wineries.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. No. You know
don't
what?
remind me about my birthday.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna figure out something because I really want to do that, but I got to figure it out the right way. But I want to do it.
Yeah, just be ready to be hungover for like a year after my birthday. So be ready, Clay. That bell. Ding, ding, ding.
That bell. All right. We appreciate you as always, Queen.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye. Damn. Wow. Yeah. Huh? Fuck your looks. I mean, in a nutshell. Ah, man.
Girls can pay for their own shit.
Bro, I mean, I guess, yeah, the girl, yeah. I mean, any girl you really interested in and want to hang out with and vibe with probably got her shit together. Yeah. And don't need you for shit. Damn. Interesting. All right. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank you all enough. Merch store is open. But as always, hit me up for, some free shit like always. I love handing out free stuff. I love giving away free stuff. Hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'tKnow1. Shoot me an email, chris@MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Once again, this podcast is organically grown, and we will continue to do that way because I love it. And I can't thank y'all enough for telling everybody else about it. All right, man, Coy, we out.
We out.
Toxic relationships.
No, furthest from it. Give up their careers for their husbands, and then, they're the first wife, and then they get traded in for a second wife.
What is a go-to meal to impress a woman?
Pasta. There's a level of security when it comes to the husky man.